welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Taylor. I am so happy to have you. We're gonna keep today's intro really short and sweet because it is literally so early in the morning. But I recently have been struggling with having a morning routine that I follow, and it's caused me to feel like all over the place during the day. I feel like unorganized, and I just really want to get back into a morning routine. I had a really good one in the winter, so I want to figure out again like kind of like what works best for me for these next few months. So I wrote down everything in a note, and I'm going to kind of take you guys through the morning routine that I scheduled myself for the first time today, and then afterward we can talk about what I think worked, what I think didn't work, kind of how to create a morning routine for yourself and things like that. So to start off this morning, my alarm went off at 6:20 and I immediately rolled over and turned the lamp on and then drank some water, which I really feel like helped my body kind of wake up quick, and instead of her rolling back over and hitting the snooze. I saw that somewhere on TikTok, but that worked. I'm up, I journaled, and I am going to make my bed, and then I'm going to carry you guys through the rest of the morning with me, and I'll check back in a little bit when I am just a little more awake. Now for my morning skincare routine. The first thing I go in with is this True Botanicals Taboola Active Serum. I just do half of it in my palm, and then I pat it into my face. I try to let everything like dry down a bit before going to the next step, so my morning skincare takes a little longer. Okay, next we have, you guys already know this, my tried and true Peach Slices, the Blemish Busting Toner. And then we layer that with the Peach Slices oil-free moisturizer. I have to like squint into the mirror because I don't have my contacts in, so I can't really see. Any excess skincare that I have, I normally like rub it on tops of my hands and on my arms. I keep my morning skincare pretty simple, but lastly we go in with the Good Molecules Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel, and I just put a little tiny drop on my ring finger. And I've cut it in half between both fingers, and then I pat it into my eye area, and then I'll let it sit down and dry. Finally, for my hair, I'm testing out these Vegamore Grow hair serums. They just recently launched, I think it was Tuesday. So I'm going to take one pump and then just distribute it throughout my entire head. It's a water-based solution, so it's supposed to not be oily at all and not leave any residue once it dries down. I'll keep you guys updated on this. Now that I feel like my eye cream has dried down enough, I like to do this one thing in the summer and I keep it in the fridge right here. But it is the Tula Skincare Rose Glow and Get It. So I like to take this and put it underneath my eye bags, and it's nice and cool from the fridge. I feel like it feels so good under my eyes. Then I'll just blend it in a little bit. Okay, I always like to do like my opening shift in the morning, which is like the dishwasher, open the blinds, things of that sort. So I just did that. Now I'm gonna get changed and get outside for some movement. Just wearing the same sweatshirt before, and then my set active shorts, and then I just have like this We Were What sports bra. It's like 65 out right now, so I don't think I'll be taking my sweatshirt off when I'm walking because it's kind of cold. I'm not someone that like wants to start my morning like with a really aggressive workout, at least today. So I figured that if I go for a walk in the morning and just like really focus on waking up slowly, that would help make me feel better. So pretty much my goal with this walk is to just like get outside, see the sunlight, although not today, it is very cloudy, and just like really use this time to wake up and like move my body, but in like a slower type of way. I don't want to do an aggressive workout this morning, but I still want just like some overall movement to help myself wake up more. This morning I also didn't bring my AirPods, which is fine. One of my best friends does this thing, or she goes on a silent hot girl walk in the morning. So I'm going to try to do one of those as well and just like really be calm, think about my day, what I have to do today, and just kind of relax. So pretty. Okay, it's a little bit later. I got back from my walk. The humidity, you guys, did such a number on my hair. I feel like my hair was completely straight when I went for the walk, and now it is so curly. Next on my list, I have my favorite thing to do in the morning, which is make my morning matcha. I feel like I have finally perfected like the perfect recipe. So I'm gonna show you guys that. And then I honestly just like have time to sit on the couch, check my emails, some phone time to like check socials. I am trying to get into the habit of every single morning checking my bank account, which is a pretty new thing for me. So I'm going to do that for a little bit, and it's around 7:30, and then I log on to work at 8. So I'll probably make my matcha, do that for like 15 minutes, and then we can do the last few final steps before I log into work. I got these cute little cups off of Amazon. They come with like a matching bamboo lid. Those are linked to my storefront. And then for matcha, I use Chamberlain Coffee Her Vanilla Matcha, which I really like. I'm almost out actually. Basically, what I do is I do about 1 teaspoon of matcha, so 4 of these, depending on how like matcha-y I want it to taste. So it looks like that. And then I add just like a little bit of water in it. I was adding almond milk in it originally and just like mixing that up, but I felt like it wasn't mixing as well into the almond milk as it was into water. So just adding a little bit of water in like that. And then I take my frother and I'll mix it together. Then I add some almond milk. I just used the one from Trader Joe's. About halfway like that. I do just a splash of vanilla creamer. I don't like to add too much. And then lastly, this is the secret ingredient, you guys. This is homemade vanilla syrup that I made the other day. It was so easy to make. I like to get the Starbucks matcha latte with a pump of sugar-free vanilla syrup. Obviously, I can't do sugar-free without it being like full of chemicals at home. This is just water and sugar mixed together and like boiled, and then I added in a tablespoon of vanilla extract, and it's so good, and it really makes this matcha so delicious. So I just do a very little bit like that, froth it up again. That is beautiful. It is so pretty, and it's like literally the perfect shade of green. So now I'm gonna take this on the couch, have some phone time, check my emails, my bank account, and yeah, just kind of chill out for a little bit before I log on to work. Logged on to work, and now I'm going to do a very quick face of makeup. I feel like putting a little bit of makeup on during the day or like in the morning just makes me feel more put together throughout my day, and therefore like makes me like wake up more, be more productive, things of that sort. So I'm not doing anything crazy at all, but I'm just putting a very little bit on to kind of help me get into like the mode of like, okay, my day has begun, this is what I have to do today. I put sunscreen on before I went on my walk, so I don't have to put sunscreen on this time. And I also feel like it doesn't really almost count as putting makeup on, because you guys know that I try to do a lot of skincare in my makeup. So my skin tint has salicylic acid in it, and then my concealer has vitamin C and caffeine. On days when I'm trying to be quick, I will just take my finger and tap my concealer into my face. No need for the whole like sponge and everything. So far I'm feeling like my morning routine is successful and is setting me up for having a good day. I had a really good morning routine in the winter, and honestly once it starts to get cold out again, I probably will pick that same morning routine up. But just like since it's been summertime and I've been all over the place a little bit, I feel like I've lost my morning routine. So I really wanted to make a new one, and I feel like it'd be so much fun to kind of take you guys along on that journey with me. That's all I'm doing for my face. I'm just adding a little bit of blush, and that's it. I feel like blush overall just makes me look more alive and bring some color back to my face. Brushing up my brows. You guys know that this is like the one thing I have to do every single day, regardless of if I'm wearing makeup or not. I'm also once again doing it in my camera mirror. And then lastly, I am just putting on the littlest bit of mascara. All right. And now I'm just a little bit more put together. I have some meetings today that I have to be on camera for. I'm not going anywhere tonight, but I just now feel more like awake and like I have officially started my day. Next on my agenda is making breakfast. I normally am not hungry in the morning at all when I first wake up, but I really want to be good about eating breakfast early and not letting it get too late, even if that's like something small. Also, I try to take my supplements every morning by like 9:30, and so I want to make sure I have something in my stomach by then. It's currently like 8:15, and I think I'm just gonna do some yogurt that I got, some raspberries, and then some granola. something light, nothing too heavy, like I said, just so I can have something in my stomach. So let's make that together. Just added a little bit of honey on top, and then that is breakfast. I go through stages where I like a savory breakfast or a sweet breakfast. This morning I just want something not too heavy, so that is what we're gonna have. And now I'm gonna go eat it at my desk and then continue working. You guys, we are nearing the end of my new and improved morning routine. The last thing we have to do is take our supplements. This is my huge box of supplements that I've just accumulated since I've been adulting on my own. What we take every single morning is fish oil. To be honest with you guys, I'm not entirely sure why I take everything, but my best friend is a nurse and she told me to take this stuff, so I just listen to what she says. Then we have a multi for her, B12, and then we have cultural probiotics. Taking supplements is something that I definitely want to get better at and just get consistent with, because I haven't been before ever. Okay, and that is it for supplements. It is now 8:45, almost 9, and I think I'm going to end this video because I have to start actually working and getting into my day. But before I did that, I wanted to kind of talk through my morning routine with you guys, show you how I kind of created it, and just like some like pillars, I guess you could say, or structure on why I did my morning routine the way that I do it. Like I said, I had a really good one in the winter, so that kind of taught me how to create a morning routine based upon what makes me feel the best in the morning, what helps me have like the most productive day, things of that sort. The first thing I did last night is that I went on my notes and I wrote down every single thing I want to get done this morning. And then I have like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like little like check boxes next to each thing, so that if I wanted to, I could check things off as I did them. I didn't do that, but that's just like, for some people, I know mentally like crossing something off your to-do list is really helpful and makes you feel more motivated to do it. I started by brainstorming what I wanted my morning routine to look like, kind of what I feel like would make me feel the best and the most productive. Morning routines are going to look different for literally everyone based upon how you want to start your day. Some people love going like super productive throughout the beginning of their day and then kind of like easing into the rest of their day. They get their meditation done, workouts done, like all of that stuff in the beginning of the morning. I, for one, like to have like a good mix of like relaxing and productivity in the mornings, because I feel like I'm just not someone that can like jump immediately into their day. Like I need to kind of ease into it. So I like to have like a good mixture of like, I went outside, I got some movement in, but I also allowed myself to sit on the couch for 20 minutes and scroll my phone and kind of ease into my morning without having to like wake up, jump into a workout set and then go work out for an hour. That's just kind of how I like to do it. I prefer to, like I said, ease into my morning a little bit more, but it's gonna look different for everyone. As far as waking up early, I think it's really important. I want to give this creator proper credit, so let me find her really quick, you guys. Okay, her name is Shelby Sacco. She runs a podcast and she has like a big following on TikTok, and I think that's how I found her. But basically she talks about how she went from sad to savage over the course of a few years, and just like basically how she got a better grip on her own life. Something that she did to wake up earlier in the mornings was like to have a cue, a habit, and then the reward. That's kind of what I did this morning. I didn't follow it exactly, but like my cue was that my alarm went off at 6:20 this morning, and my habit was that I tried to immediately reach over, turn my lamp on, and then take a sip of water, because the fact that I did those two things, my body is less likely to just like press snooze and roll out of bed, because I already have the light on that would prevent me from falling back asleep, and I'm drinking water to kind of wake my body up. Those are the two things that I did. Today's only my first time doing them, so I'm gonna try them out for tomorrow and the next few days, and I'll let you guys know better how that works. But that was a big help in waking up early this morning. I really do believe in having like some type of morning movement or some type of like going outside. If it's sunny out, you can do like the Andrew Huberman thing where you sit outside and just kind of stare into sunlight for a little bit and let it wake up your nervous system. It was cloudy here today, so I chose to go for a walk, but especially since I am someone who works from home full time, having that time to get outside before my workday starts really helps me feel sane and just like gets me into a more productive mood. So those were the two things that I really implemented today that I feel like really helped. So that is my current morning routine, or that is my new morning routine that I made with you guys. And honestly, you guys were my motivator because I knew I had to do this video. So you guys motivated me to kind of do this routine. I'm sure I'll tweak it here and there a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with how I wrote it out and how everything turned out. I am going to get to work now, so I will talk to you guys in a little bit. If you have any morning routine must-dos or must-haves, please leave them down below. I definitely eventually want to get a Hatch alarm clock, but they're expensive, so maybe that will be my reward for following a morning routine for a few months or something like that. But leave down below some like must things that I should have in my morning routine or must-dos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.